Okay, so I turned the camera around. On property size, like I was saying, I've got a Wisteria home. I'll give you a walkthrough to give you an idea about square footage and how it's laid out. They're all laid out inside. They're all about the same. There's a couple of minor differences, but they're all about the same. There's property size. I didn't want a large yard because when you're retired, I don't want to take care of a huge yard. I know you can hire it done, but the bigger the yard, the more it costs. And I like to do some of these things myself, as long as I'm healthy enough to do it. So there's my grassy area. We extended the flower beds out further than what they was because I didn't really care about having this huge yard. So there's that. I do have a 2-car garage in Wisteria. I've got what they call a 2-foot bump out, 2 ways. It's 2-foot bump out that way and a 2-foot bump out those 2 ways. So my garage is wider than most 2-car garages, which gives us a little extra room for opening and shutting car doors and things, and that's fine. I like the extra room. We had the garage floor epoxied. That has nothing to do with the square footage of the house, though. And the garage ceilings are all plastered. It's all drywalled on the sides. But when you buy a new home, none of this up here above you in the attic has insulation in it. So garages get really, really, really hot in the summer. I got to get insulation blowed up there to help out. Also, this is your standard garage door when you buy a new house. You notice there's no insulation on the garage door either. And those can be bought and put on. You can do it yourself or hire it done. But it's just one of them things that it's not with the house when you buy it. And that ladder right there, I had it put on. The houses don't come with that. If you buy a pre-owned home, you're allowed to get all this. But on a brand new home, that don't come with it either. I can't move. I got to put this stuff in the attic and stuff, so I apologize for that. But behind these 2 doors here is your furnace and your air transfer, and over here is the water heater. This here is for the yard sprinklers. You set the day and the time. This is your circuit breaker box. Oh, and seeing as how today's Veterans Day, that there is in the honor of my dad. He passed away July 3rd of last year. And a lot of that's his memorabilia from his time in service and his father's. I got some things in there from Grandpa. He was World War I and my dad was World War II. And my grandfather got a Purple Heart. That's his Purple Heart certificate right there. That's my grandpa's honorable discharge. That's my dad's when he drove a truck for Teamsters. That's the awards he got from, he laid that truck there on its side back in the day because a car pulled out in front of him and he couldn't get stopped. So they gave him an award for that, and that's his honorable. Anyway, I'm rambling, ain't I? This is the garage. Oh, there's my, somebody else was asking about that too. That's the whole house watering system right there, and that's what it looks like. And that's the name of it. And these are the water pressure on each side. And it took care of my problem so far. I've only had it in here a month. My golf clubs. That's our extra little refrigerator we keep out here for stuff. Let's go in the house. The garage door leads into the kitchen. Like I said, excuse a little bit of the mess. I'm not really apologizing for the mess because we do live here. When you come in, this is the dining area in the kitchen. And then, of course, you have the windows for outside. We have plantation shutters put in. And then we have had no extra cabinetry installed. This is the cabinets that you get. This is your storage space. Almost all the cabinetry here comes with pull-out shelves. I'll just put one of them out and show you. These here. Almost all of them do. Even the small ones, underneath the kitchen, by the kitchen stove and all them. Those are all pull-out shelves too, and pull-out shelves. But this is your typical kitchen in a Wisteria. The only difference between this Wisteria and another type of Wisteria is we have a completely opened area here, which we wanted. The other Wisteria has a little wall right here on this corner that goes up. And it comes over to about right here and about over to here. It goes up, and they do that because right there they can get another kitchen cabinet. And then you have like a hole, look through a hole in the wall here. This is the entry part of the front of the house. The front door would come in here. And this is your entry area here. And that leads you straight into the main seating area of the living room and the main dining area, which is here. It's an open floor plan. We got high-rise ceilings in the Wisterias. And that's the dining area. I'm turning around, and you'll look back into the kitchen area and the front door area. The square footage of these houses are like 1,500 and I want to say 60 square feet, 80 square feet, something in that neighborhood. You can Google it. I don't know exactly. I forget. In the living area, you have a cable hook up here and a cable hook up on this side. So the TV can go from this side to this side. You have 3 sliding doors. I got all 3 of them slid back. We have our lanai enclosed with sliding doors also. They don't come that way. That comes completely screened in. That's the way you'll buy them. The lanai is fairly decent size for us. It's not the biggest one in the world, but it's very, very decent size for us. My little bar. I got a TV out here that I use. Sometimes I come out and have morning coffee and watch the news. And then all these houses will have what I call a barbecue pad outside. And I got my grill on. We're going to have ours extended over there. But anyway, this is where they'll come, like next door. He's got his pad over there. We'll come back in the house. I'm going to show you the guest room right now. When you come in the front door, you're going to go to your left right here. And then this is the guest room, one of the guest rooms, actually. It's a very decent size. All the windows are double pane, tinted. I do open them on a cool day like today. It's about 76 out, I think. So I got most of the windows open, let the breeze go through, and I turn the air conditioner off. All the rooms will have a ceiling fan. All the rooms, bedrooms have closets. There's a state law, I think, down here. If it's a room and there's no closet in it, they cannot call it a bedroom. So what they do is they call it an extra den or something. But most people use them extra rooms as a bedroom. I didn't, but a lot of them do. You come down the hallway out of that room. To the right is a guest bath. This is a pretty typical guest bath in most Wisterias. It's not the biggest in the world, but it's very ample sized. That's tile, ceiling fans, and so on and so forth, and the mirrors and whatever. Then you come over here, and this would be the third guest bed, or yeah, the second guest bedroom, the third bedroom of this house. It's a 3-bedroom house. I used it as a TV room, but it's got a closet. It is a room. My wife uses it to hide all of her crap. And I use it for our TV room. And my interior design, as you can see, is golf stuff. And we had the plantation shutters put in here. But it's a good size guest room also. And the thing that's neat about these when you have guests is this pocket door. This is typical of a lot of homes here. But from where I'm from in Indiana, they don't do this. And I love the idea that you can shut that door right there from the inside, and they can lock it from the inside. And then if you can imagine, they got the guest room here, guest bath there, and I got a TV room, but you could have a bedroom over here. They have this whole side of the house, and they got all the privacy in the world. And nobody can bother them until she unlocks, or he unlocks that door from the other side, which I just think that's great idea. So we love that idea. And then The master bedroom is over there. So you also got this distance between you and your guests as far as noise goes. That's my dad's antique clock that I kept. We'll go in the master bedroom. Come on, focus. This is the master bedroom. Really good sized master bedroom. I'm sure these pictures probably ain't doing justice to any of this, but it's a good sized master bedroom. Our TV is hidden in there, and down there my wife's got more crap. But in the master bedroom, you got vaulted ceilings also, high ceilings, double windows. I'll take a quick peek in here. We got a walk-in closet, so it's a really good sized closet. I know you can't tell because of all the clothes in here. Why we need so many, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in there, plus the other closets. And we'll go into the master bathroom, and I'll show you my most favorite thing about the master bathroom is this. It's a, hope I give it justice here. It's a walk-in shower. I think they call it a Roman shower. There's no doors. It's all tile. You just walk in, turn left. There's the knob. Indentations for your shampoo and whatever. Great shower. You got your fan and you got your lights and all everything in here. And then, of course, you know, the handrail, the seat to sit down, and that type of glass in here for sunlight, but keeps privacy and all that. And I think the idea of these was not made for my convenience. I can't believe they didn't do this just for me, but it's the idea of being wheelchair accessible. It's wide enough for a wheelchair to come in, make us turn. Maybe the person in a wheelchair needs to get out of the wheelchair and sit there or something, or maybe they need a little help to get up. There's a grab rail for them. So that makes this house more desirable to sell also, because not every house has these showers. And so you just think about it, people coming down, elderly that might need a little help. This shower may even help sell the house someday for me. And then, of course, you got the two sinks, his and hers. I don't know why, but people seem to think that's a good thing. Having my sink and her sink doesn't make any difference, really. But lights, and it's all plastered, and of course, you got the window, and I got the shutters in here too, and flooring. And then you got the pocket door here, which is a great idea for this bedroom, because otherwise the door would be either opening in or out. Most doors open in. And I don't know, the pocket door just makes more sense. Why they don't use more of them up north, I don't know, but I like it. And in every room for the air conditioning, not only do you have the vents to blow air out for heat and air, every room's got a return air duct. So what that does is it keeps everything level. It keeps the air temperature in each room close to constant. In here is the laundry room. I ain't saying it's a huge laundry room, but it's good size. And excuse the mess once again. But it's good size. You got your sink, you got your upper and lower cabinets. Of course, plenty of place for that. You got, cabinetry there. It's a good sized room. More crap. And then you got closets here where you can hide, more crap. So all the light switches in your area are all rockers like this, all of them. They said it makes it easier for people with the arthritis in their hands for turning on and off lights. You wouldn't think about that, but it's a good idea. And then all around the house are scattered these things, dimmer switches. And then you can dim the lights. And the little green light comes on when they're off. You got them out here too. I never use them, so I really know where they're. Oh, that's for the kitchen lights. I see. Yeah. Then we got switches here. One of these switches is when you come in the front door. See that light way over yonder? Yeah, so when you come in the front door, you can flick that and turn that on. The other two switches are for, one of them is for a light above the door. And then the other switch is for the outside lights. You got light outside the front door, and then you got 2 garage lights on each side of the garage door over there. And of course, you got light switches over here where you can turn them on here and shut them off over here when you come in the garage. Yeah, let me turn the lights back on. I think I shut them off. There we go. So everything comes with a dishwasher, stove, microwave, and a side-by-side refrigerator. If you move up, this is a designer home. If you move up into a premier home, well, I put it, if you move up to a more higher end designer home, everything turns into stainless. You'll have a stainless front washer and refrigerator and so on and so forth. All of our stuff here is Whirlpool. Some of the homes is all Frigidaire. So it just all depends on what you buy is what you're going to get. But all in all, you know, it's all good. I think it's a 10-year warranty on the structure of the house. And then all the appliances come with a warranty from the manufacturers. The Villages guarantees all the appliances. I believe, if I remember right, was like 1 year. So if anything happens to any of this, you just call the Village's warranty department. They get a hold of the contractor to supply this. Contractor will call you up, make an appointment, and he'll come out and either fix it or replace it. I've never had to do any of that. So anyway, that's what a Wisteria is. 1,560, 70 square feet. Price of these, it'll vary depending on lot size and location, where you're at, how close are you to a town square, all that kind of stuff enters into it. Is it a corner lot, whatever it is. I've seen them as low, I think as I'll say 213, 214. And I've seen them as high as 289.9. Might as well say just 290. And so the prices of them vary quite a bit depending on the upgrades. The brand new ones, of course, don't have any upgrades. So generally those are cheaper. So this house here would probably right now go for between, gosh, it varies in our neighborhood, because we got a pretty decent location here. I'd say here, this house would probably go somewhere in the neighborhood of about 250, 259, somewhere in like that. I'm just guessing. You know, the house is only worth what somebody's willing to pay, but I feel pretty reasonably comfortable that I could get at least 250. So if that gives you an idea of price and size and how they're laid out for a Wisteria, this is a typical Wisteria. And hopefully with that, I'll get another walkthrough sometime of a Sunflower. A Sunflower has a really good layout. It's got an entryway, and I'll put that on the web. So have a good day, everybody. And until I get another video up, I'll see you on the other side.